New details have emerged in a case of a Kentucky couple accused of killing a 4-year-old girl in their care who was last seen alive by family and friends in September before she was reported missing early this month. Hey guys, I'm Lady T, and thank you for joining me for another crime news story.
They went close to the cemetery and went into the wood line and had dug the grave and buried the child there. Not every day you get that you have to go and do what we did last night, unearth a 4-year-old.
Authorities are now saying that 24-year-old Brittany Slaughter and her 34-year-old boyfriend Adam Hayes, both of whom was arrested last week, had a history of physically abusing the victim, 4-year-old Chloe Darnell. The duo are both facing charges of murder, abuse of a corpse, and tampering with physical evidence. Slaughter is Chloe's cousin and had custody of the child when she died. The newly revealed background information came out during the suspect preliminary hearing on Monday morning. According to the report, a deputy with the Whitney County Sheriff Department testified that when authorities was able to locate Slaughter, she was hiding out in the home in Cumberland Falls, which is about 15 miles northwest of the couple's home in Williamsburg. Upon being discovered, she allegedly told police that she was attempting to avoid being found. Reports stated she allegedly told police that Chloe didn't actually go missing, as she reported early this month. Instead, she reportedly said that the little girl climbed on the shelf in her bedroom and fell off something in August of this year. Brittany Slaughter reportedly told police that she didn't seek medical attention because she was high on illegal narcotics at the time of the alleged incident, which resulted in Chloe's death. Hayes also reportedly told authorities that the child's death was an accident and provided the same story about Chloe falling off the shelf, which was about 5 feet from the ground. He also said that they did not call the authorities because they was high, but said that they attempted to perform CPR on the child. Testimony also revealed that Hayes was the primary disciplinarian in the relationship. Lieutenant David Lassner reportedly told the court that Hayes would physically abuse Chloe for doing things typical 4-year-old does. He also testified that he received a welfare check from the family on November the 13th, and that later led to a missing persons case. When he showed up at the home, he said that it was nasty and that it was covered with urine and dog feces. There was also a padlock on the door of Chloe's room. Officers later received a search warrant, and when they lift up a new plywood on the floor, they found more plywood underneath. The staining of the floor reacted with a hydrogen peroxide, which reacts to blood. Lieutenant Lassner both indicated that they was high at the time of the arrest and mentioned marijuana and meth. He estimated that he saw a few grams of heroin in the house and a small amount of marijuana along the two scales. A 9mm firearm was also found inside the home. According to the police testimony, Hayes said that Chloe had fell from a shelf she often climbed on. He first told police he performed CPR for 6 hours and that her mouth tasted bad. It's unclear what happened next, but one of the reasons why they allegedly did not call 911 was because of substance that was inside the home. Lieutenant Lassner said that she admitted to having to step in on occasions. He added that Hayes also admitted to spanking the child, believing she messed herself to try to spite him. Lieutenant Lassner testified that Slaughter later confessed and helped officers locate Chloe's body, which was found at the local cemetery off of Devil's Creek Road in Whitney County. Slaughter told police that she did not participate in digging the hole or burying Chloe, but she did allegedly help pick the spot and went back to her car. Police said that they noticed cuts and bruises all over Chloe's body. He added that the testimony from Slaughter revealed Chloe often received corporal punishment from Hayes from having accidents to a point of marks or bruising. A preliminary autopsy reportedly could not be determined the cause or the manner of Chloe's death. However, the exam did reveal that the child suffered multiple fractures to the skull and had ribs that was both fractured and separated. Prosecutors said that the doctor was still trying to determine when Chloe suffered the fractures, emphasizing that such information would essentially determine whether the couple would ultimately be charged with killing Chloe. In an intentionally or warrant manner. Slater is currently being held on $250,000 bond, while Hayes is being held on a $500,000 bond. These two animals basically beat the ish out that baby, and the judge had the nerve to give them some bail. I mean, this is just another case. If you don't want the child, then give the child to someone who does. She watched that baby get abused by that boyfriend. Why is the boyfriend, another case, boyfriend even allowed to discipline that child? That child is under your care. You adopted that cousin. So that's your child. Why is you allowing the boyfriend to even discipline and touch that kid? A grown man attacking a 4-year-old for being a child, for being a typical 4-year-old. After they day in court and it's time to sentence them, throw their behinds under the jail and let them go straight to hell, because that's where they belong. I'm so sick of hearing these child abuse cases. Keep your hands to yourself. Stop touching these doggone children. If you that stressed out or whatever, give them to somebody who wants a doggone child. I'm just sick of it. Kids are off limits. Experiencing and witnessing child abuse is scary. If you suspect a child is being abused or neglected, please report it or contact the National Child Abuse Hotline at 1-800-4-A-CHILD, which is 1-800-422-4453. All right, guys, I want to hear your thoughts on this story. So let's continue the conversation in the comment section. And as always, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you never miss an upload. And thanks for watching.